So it's the last day of Hewlett Packard's partner conference here in Las Vegas, and I'm Jeff Jedras for CDN, joined by channel analyst extraordinaire and research director for the InfoTech research group, Paul Edwards. So Paul, it's coming to the end of HP's partner conference. We spoke before the conference about some of the things HP had to accomplish going in, confirm to partners the strategy, show some consistency in the direction, and give some sense of how some of these big software acquisitions that the former CEO, who shall not be named, made will be fitting into the larger picture for HP. Do you have the sense now that they accomplished what you wanted to see them do?
Yeah, I think, up until the end, I wasn't too sure whether they were getting the message across to partners because, there was a lot of focus in the initial days on hardware exclusively, and I think that was done on purpose to, make the partners feel better about the fact that HP was focused on hardware and not kind of getting away from that as a core business. And then near the end started to talk more about the software and how that fits into everything in a little more detail, especially through autonomy. And I think that kind of brought everything together, at least for me, and I think probably for the partners, so that they have that understanding of where they're committed, where HP is committed, and where they're committed with the partners for solutions across all the areas that they focus on.
All right, the first 2 days it was very much more product focused. The new Z1 workstation, the new Gen 8 servers for the data centers, and even on the last day there was the Meg Whitman keynote, but not a lot of real channel news, not a lot of programmatic change. Do you have the sense that maybe that was a deliberate strategy by HP, that they want to send a message, we're not going to be making major changes to the channel program, we're going to be consistent, this is the program, here's our commitment to you, and we're just going to move forward?
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. I think it was very purposeful for them to come in and not shake things up too much. They're kind of getting back to, their basic principles, and I think the way to do that with the partners and to make them feel more secure and comfortable in supporting HP is really status quo for now. Go back supporting the hardware business that the partners focus a lot of their business on. Don't throw out anything new unless it's going to be very impactful to the partner business in a positive way, and they didn't really come out with much of anything, and I think that's okay. I think probably over the next 6 months they'll probably start to come out with other things, and they kind of intimated that they would start to do that as well.
It seemed like today it was a little bit of a Meg Whitman love-in at her keynote. Lots of applause from the partners. I think one fellow almost came close to proposing marriage to her. I think she lost her run for the governor of California, but if she was running for the governor of HP, she would have won handily. I think she probably benefits a lot for not being Leo, but that goodwill will only run so long. Now, moving forward, what do you think Meg has to do, to keep the partners on side, to keep that goodwill?
Well, I think it's right. I mean, she had definitely had a lot of stage presence. The partners absolutely responded to her in a positive way, and it's because she was saying all the right things. And a lot of that was, just positive reinforcement about HP's commitment to the business that the partners are really focused on. And I think, going forward, I think she just has to now be able to continue to build on that. So you can only stay status quo for so long. You've got to keep innovating, and I think they talked a lot actually in this event more about kind of the innovation capabilities on the product side than anything else. And I think that's true. It's going to continue to happen. They're going to continue to innovate. They came out with a couple of things during the show, and I think they're going to continue to do that. So as much as they continue to innovate around the products and provide things that partners can actually go to their customers and sell, they're going to start to develop more enablement capabilities for partners in order to help those partners kind of extend themselves a little further into their accounts and into other parts of markets that they're interested in.
And I think, really, I was looking for things that are going to set Meg Whitman apart from not just from Leo, but from Mark Hurd, and I think that was the big one. You mentioned her announcement that she has doubled the spending on R&D within HP in all of the business units. So not just in PSG or in software, but also in imaging and printing, which I think the IPG head was quite happy to see that. But so as Meg said today, HP has its swagger back, it would seem, but now they have to go out with the partners and execute and sell. So we'll see how that goes. My thanks to Paul Edwards from InfoTech. I'm Jeff Jedras here in Las Vegas. Thanks for watching.